Ladies, it is your girl, Kymberly Smith, the Purpose Catalyst. And guess what? As usual, I'm here to help you identify your purpose, transform your pain into power, and activate your zone of genius so that you can earn those coins. Hey, girl, hey. It has been a while since we dropped season 1, but guess what? I am back with a full slate for season 2. I am so super duper excited to introduce you to my guests this season. I mean, sheesh, they're amazing. And not that season 1 wasn't amazing, but we take it a step higher every season. So this is no different. So I'm kicking it off with my intro. One of the things that if you don't know by now, I need you to understand this. I believe that when you start to pursue your purpose, it allows you to enter into multiple streams of income. Henceforth, the reason why I created the Purpose, Power, and Profit Society. There is no way that the God of the universe would create you and then not allow you to create income by the purpose that he put in you. And just so that you know, it is in the Bible, Joshua 1:8. He gives us the ability to generate wealth. It's because of what he placed in us. Yes, it needs to be refined. Yes, you need to learn how to master your gifts, talents, skills, and abilities. Yes, it comes with some processing. But what's most important is he did not leave you penniless. He gives you the ability to generate wealth. And I think that is so amazing. But what I've realized is most of us get stuck at, oh, I've identified my purpose, and that's it. Womp womp. That's not it. There's more for you to do. Yes, with every purpose, with every gift, with every skill, once you start to perfect that and create a harmony, there is profit waiting at the end of the tunnel for you. And I want you to think about that and take a look at that with us this season. And so let me tell you why this is important. One of the things that I have learned over this past year is that I do not have to depend on one stream of income in order to create money. It sounds crazy. It sounds simple. It may sound like, duh, I know that. But how many streams do you have from one purpose? Let me tell you why I know this to be true. And so here's the thing. When I was young, I was probably middle school or so. My dad came to me one day and said, hey, I have a bunch of candy. Why don't you go sell it at school? No, he's not a pedophile. But he worked at a local grocery store and they just had an influx of stuff. They said, hey, Malcolm, do you want it? He said, yeah, sure. But my daughter would probably want to sell it. Now, he made this idea up in his head before he talked to me about it because maybe I didn't want to be an entrepreneur. Maybe that wasn't my gift. But he knew me better than I knew myself. So I took the candy to school and I became a part of the sugar rush at the school. Middle school, I was earning about a good $70, $80 a week selling candy. My dad was my supplier. I was selling. I had a bunch of money stocked up. I mean, kids were trying to trade their JanSport backpacks to get candy. Y'all remember JanSport? Right. Back in the day, JanSport was like $50, $60 for a backpack. And people were trading it. I remember one time, now I'm really about to tell my age. Y'all remember Eastlands? Yo, somebody tried to trade me for their Eastlands for candy. I was the pusher. I was the sugar pusher. And I loved every minute of it. Fast forward, in my 20s, I created an invitation business. Fast forward, I started selling cell phones. I had my own cell phone business called Wired Up. Created the logo, everything. I had resellers. I was selling cell phones. Like hustle, man, like out of my trunk and stuff. Like people would call me and say, hey, I need a cell phone. Matter of fact, give me 3 of them. I was selling cell phones. Okay, fast forward, I had a career coaching firm. Why? Because my degree is in human resources management, and I have coached thousands of women and helped them find their purpose and help them create resumes based on what they had already done. And here's the thing. You have already honed your skills, your talents, your giftings, your abilities, but it may not be your purpose. But what if you wrap all of that up and create and move into your purpose that you were given before your mom and dad even looked at each other? Yes, wrap it all up and create this beautiful picture of what it is. So, all of these things that I knew how to do, sales, human resources, all of the facets, career coaching, purpose coaching, all of it wound up being wrapped into this beautiful package that I can now say is the Purpose Catalyst. It did not come easy, but because I embraced who I am as the Purpose Catalyst, it allowed me to start to create a couple of different channels in order to get purpose to women. And here's the thing: Purpose, Power, and Profit Society is one. But then I created the Purpose Boutique for women who want to wear their faith. So now you have tangible expressions, t-shirts, mugs, phone cases, bracelets, necklaces, all of that, just so that you can showcase your faith. Then I created the Purpose Stash. What is the Purpose Stash? It's a monthly subscription box. And what it does is it expands my reach and influence. Now I can coach women in their homes without them having to call me. It's so entry level, but it gives them an opportunity to start to identify their purpose. This is door-to-door purpose coaching. They get to see my stories. They get to see the stories of the other women working with me. And I help provoke them to a deeper relationship with God and help them increase their faith. There is nothing like tapping into your purpose, and not just tapping into it, but launching into your purpose, embracing it and saying, okay, I am going to take this journey and I'm going to walk it out no matter what. And then realizing that you can get paid for what you were created to do and be in the earth. What better way to live, right? So that's what this season is all about. We are focusing on the profit side of the business. What does it look like to be a kingdom-minded entrepreneur? What does it look like to be able to build money? Once you start earning it, what do you do? How do you manage your personal finances and your business finances? What do you need? What if you want to create a nonprofit? What do you do? What if you just want to write books and become a best-selling author? We're covering all of these things, all of them. We're going to deep dive into every last thing that I mentioned, and we're going to end up getting into profit even more. So I am excited about this season. I want you to start thinking, if you already know what your purpose is, you need to start thinking, what can I do to impact the world with my purpose? And start to create streams of income. You were not born to be broke. You weren't born to live from paycheck to paycheck. You were not born or created to live a mediocre life. So as you're thinking about that question, what can you do to create streams of income from your purpose? I want you to start writing it down. And I want you to start thinking, this is what my purpose is, and this is what I can generate from my purpose. I want you to start thinking more and be more intentional about your purpose. And if you don't know what your purpose is, listen, let's talk about that, because that is going to be key. That's the starting point. That's the revelation of who you are. Is your purpose. And we start there, and then you can start getting into everything else. I'm so excited to share my guests with you this season. I am so excited for you to start to get the revelation of who you are. And I'm super excited for you to start realizing that you can generate wealth based on who you were created to be. All right, listen, if you don't know, I want to also let you know that there is a Facebook group for you to join. It's called the Purpose Chasers. That is where you will find women across the country chasing their purpose, supporting other women, where we empower women to make not only moves, but money moves as well. And we encourage you to make sure that you win every day. So if you need that level of accountability to pursue purpose, come join us on Facebook. Just look up the Purpose Chasers and you'll find us. All right, for now, I'm Kymberly Smith. I am the Purpose Catalyst, and I help women identify their purpose, transform their power, or transform their pain into power, and activate their zone of genius so that they can start to create multiple streams of income. Remember, it's never too late to identify your purpose. All right, ladies, I'll talk to you soon.